Hey Piano Explorers, I'm Miss Emily and welcome to your first mission in the Piano Kids Launchpad. Are you ready to blast off into music? Great. First off, you're going to need your booklet and you're going to want to turn to page 4. You're going to notice on the page it lists out all the keys going from A to G. So it's a very short musical alphabet. In piano, your fingers have numbers and you start with your thumb as finger number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna also look at your piano now. Take a look at your keys. You're gonna notice a layout that shows sets of 2 black keys and sets of 3 black keys on the piano. Find a set of 2 black keys because that's where we're gonna start. Now we're going to page 5 and we're gonna play our first mission, which is the moon bounce. We're gonna use our fingers 2 and 3 in the right hand and you just keep a gentle curve, just like this. It's almost like you're grabbing a ball, but not as stiff. It's just kind of relaxed, right? So 2 black keys and you're gonna walk 3, 2. So your third finger and your second finger are gonna walk 3, 2, 3, 2. And timing is important when it comes to piano. So you're gonna notice that we have half notes here, and half notes are the clear ones. They get 2 beats each. So you hold them for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you just go back and forth like that. And you can follow the notes here. So 3, 2, 3, 2, and then we have a repeat sign there, and repeat sign means you just go back to the beginning and play again. We're gonna play that with the background track now. Are you ready? Get your right hand, fingers 3 and 2 on the 2 black keys. Here we go. Okay, astronauts, ready to move on to mission 2? Well, we're going to turn to mission 2, orbit steps in your book. And one thing you want to remember and keep in mind is that the 2 black keys right in the middle of your keyboard there is your command center. That is where you will find middle C, and that's where we'll go to play a lot of our songs. We're going to play our first song on the white keys, and so what you have to do is go to your command center where middle C is. So find the 2 black keys in the middle of your piano and put your thumb on the left side of those 2 black keys, and then line up each finger on a white key. So you have the C, D, and E. Now this song, Orbit Steps, goes backwards. It goes down. It goes E, D, C. Then we have a quarter rest, and a quarter rest, when you see one of those, you just lift on the piano for 1 beat. Each quarter note on the page that you see there under the E and the D and the C, those each get 1 beat. And then we have 1 beat of silence on our quarter rest. So we would go 1, 1, 1. That's right, rest make no sound. So on the piano, we just lift for 1 beat. We're gonna walk down E, D, C, lift. And then there's a repeat sign there. We're gonna do it again. E, D, C, lift. E, D, C, lift. We're gonna play this now with the background track and get ready to take some steps into the great beyond. turn now to the Starlight Signals section on page 6. Notes are written on the music staff on lines and spaces. Middle C gets its own line underneath the staff. He's very independent. Can you draw a middle C on your page? All you do is you draw an oval, color it in, and the line goes through the middle of the oval. D, on the other hand, is a space note, but it's right underneath the staff. So go ahead and trace the C and the D on your page. You're gonna notice the E note. Now the E note is very proud because he gets the very first official line on the staff. So go ahead and trace the E. All right, you're gonna wanna turn to page 7, mission 4. We're gonna see if you can identify the notes C, D, E in this song. This is the true test if you can read the notes on your own. What note is starting out the song? They're all the same. If you guess E, you're correct. So you're gonna play 3 E's and then a quarter rest. And then you're gonna move on to another 3 notes. What notes do you see there? They're underneath the staff, so what note is under the staff? If you said D, you're correct. The first 2 measures of each line are the same. It's E, 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 and then D, D, D. And then the last 2 measures of each line are different. An extra challenge for you this week might be to see if you can read all of the notes on the last 2 measures of each line, and then you can show us in class next week, or you can post a video of yourself playing the song in the community group. So we're gonna play E, 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 D, D, D. So let's repeat that. Let's try that again. Ready? E, 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 D, D, D. How'd we do? Let's try it.